today. I didn't actually expect that music to play. It's just part of our music database that just randomly plays. Hey, everybody. Welcome to this part of the Sub-A-Thon. How's it going? I'm Paul. And unfortunately, if you look at the schedule, what was scheduled for right now was a GPLP kind of stream with Graham and I playing Bread and Fred, which you may recall that we played a while ago. I don't know if it was the last Sub-A-Thon or the Sub-A-Thon before that or some other time. Anyway, Graham and I played Bread and Fred. It was a lot of fun. It's just a very silly game with two penguins tied together with a rope. And there has been an update to it since we played it. And so we were like, oh, cool, we'll play that some more. Because apparently co-op birds getting into trouble games has become our niche, I guess. But unfortunately, Graham lost the handicap match versus his own throat after the truly epic Loading Ready Rumble stuff that happened last night, and then going immediately from that into Dark Souls until 2 a.m. So Graham's doing okay, but he decided that it was not a prudent idea to go from doing Dark Souls and talking at 2 a.m. to being doing another stream where he'll be talking and laughing and doing stuff at 9 a.m. this morning, which is a good idea, I think. So he's doing fine, but he'll be in probably later on today to do some glurping. But for the moment, I decided to. Now there is like a single player version of Bread and Fred where you play like, I forget what his name is, Joe or something, a third penguin. But I thought that I want to keep that for Graham and I to play some other time. So I thought that maybe this would be kind of a preview of, we talked about that there's a new show, a new thing that we're going to be doing on the channel after the Sub-A-Thon. A show that is currently working title Send Codes, but I think we're workshopping different titles. Let us know if you've got some ideas. Cameron came up with Code Red, READ, which seemed pretty solid. But anyway, as people who are on Twitch, we get sent codes for various video games, often of the kind of indie variety. And we didn't really have a place to showcase those. And sometimes they're cool games. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're interesting. We thought that it would be fun to have a show where we can kind of showcase those. Sort of a New Day Tuesday thing combined with like James and I used to play the 18 games and counting or games of chance. And this is sort of in that same realm in the sense that it's playing games that we don't necessarily know that much about. But today, I'm going to be playing a game that I was quite interested in. It's called Kaizen, I think is how you pronounce it. It is a game it's in the Zachtronics style. Technically, it isn't a Zachtronics game. Zach of Zachtronics has retired from the games making industry, or at least retired from Zachtronics. If you played Last Chance BBS, you will have seen that. But folks who have continued on and who were part of Zachtronics have continued on to do other stuff. And so this is very much in the same feeling as Zachtronics stuff, just in a different thing. And now I have quite enjoyed some Zachtronics games that I've played in the past. I will level with you. I'm not gonna like 100% try to like 100% most efficient ever possible these things. I don't think my brain power is up to snuff for that, especially not at 9 a.m. in the morning. But let's give this a shot. And what I thought was particularly interesting about this game, you can hear. Hopefully, you can hear a little bit of background noise. There is more so than I feel like in a lot of these games. There's actually like some story and background stuff. This is supposedly set in 1980s Japan, and so that will be that's sort of the surroundings thing. So let's get into this. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Yeah, this is I don't know if you can hear. There's just like street noise. But anyway, let us begin. Can I? Oh, there we go. Welcome to Matsuwa. Game too loud? You're right, I should change the Twitch category. I'll never forget the moment I stepped out of the taxi and stood in front of that old factory. At the time, I was just confused. I had lots of ideas of what it would be like working at a Japanese company. I'd polished up my language skills and even practiced bowing and exchanging business cards. But what I didn't know was, well, everything.
Hello? I'm David. David Sugimoto?
Oh, yes. You're one of the new hires this year, aren't you?
Oh, apparently we do have voice actors. Excellent.
We've been expecting you. Welcome to Matsuzawa Manufacturing Factory Number 1.
Hello. I am going to... One sec.
This building has a real nostalgic feeling, doesn't it?
I don't want to hit escape in case I skip this, but I want to lower the music volume. I'll do that. I mean, it does, but why am I here?
But why am I here? I'm afraid you might have the wrong person. I was hired to work on the international sales team.
Don't worry. This old factory has been through a lot over the years, but its equipment still works beautifully.
That wasn't my concern, but okay.
I'll support you, so there's nothing to fear. You'll be putting together production lines before you know it.
This doesn't make any sense. I came from America to work in business. I don't know anything about engineering.
This is business.
I didn't study it in school or anything.
Looks like we're about to start the morning assembly. Come join us.
I like the way he just completely ignores his concerns. We listened to a brief message from the foreman about the importance of safety. Once it was over, some music began to play.
Wait, what is this? What's going on?
Just copy my movements.
Oh, wait. I was like, I'll do this with it. That'll be fun. But wait, I have gameplay. Oh, no. Nobody said there'd be a rhythm game here. Help. Ha! That was morning finger calisthenics.
I'm not used to moving so much so early in the morning.
Whew. I'm not used to...
Are you feeling it yet?
Feeling it? Feeling what?
The Matsuzawa spirit, of course. Surely you're getting a taste of it by now.
Which is deep in your bones. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Just keep going and you'll see what I mean. Now let's take this spirit with us into the factory.
Part of me clung to this idea there was still some mistake, and someone would eventually find me and take me over to the business division. But I felt like I didn't have any choice but to go along with it. For now. Eventually, someone would notice that I wasn't good at engineering. That's right. That's the American can-do spirit. Do the job, but do it poorly until somebody notices that it isn't the thing you're supposed to be doing. Just wanted to mention again, I have never operated a factory before in my life. Oh good, there's an easy way to fix that. If starting a production line was more difficult than pressing a button, I might be worried. But I'm sure it's something you can do. Am I right? I guess I can push a button? Alright, everything's been set up already. Here we go. Okay. Our goal is to design production lines that build specific products, like this binder. Alright. For this puzzle, working production line has already been designed. All you need to do is start it. Click and drag the timeline to scrub forward and backward in time. Fully assembled, click start to begin production. Okay. I feel like the devices that materialize components out of thin air might be more valuable than the binders that we're making out of them. Done! Retire champion! Oh, okay. That was pretty easy. I don't think you just press the button to start the whole factory, but I guess I never really thought about it before. Exactly! Haha, you see, engineers are just basically people who push buttons. If you ever worked in a factory yourself, your conception of the process will be if you've never worked in a factory, will be abstract and disconnected from reality. You won't really even realize what you're missing. So what do you do with these binders now? Grab one! You can keep it your employee handbook in it. Yay! Look at that! I got the best and also the worst possible stats. I'm amazing. I like kicking. Now I'm going to give you some components and you'll assemble the product. Oh. Radios like this really take me back. They are some of our first export products that really took off. That's great, but it's a bit much to ask me to figure out. Here, do you see these pieces? Do you see the final product? Okay. Put them together. It's like, this seems like a lot to figure out. Okay, look, do you see this? Yeah. Do you see that? Yeah. Turn this into that. Oh, okay. Radios. They're made out of 3 parts. 2 parts are... Okay, so when 2 parts are adjacent to a welder, they'll automatically be combined. Okay. I played a ton of... I haven't played all of the Zachtronics games, but I have played a ton of Infinifactory. So I know about these welders look very similar to that. Okay, so we got there. We have a speaker. We have a tuner thing. And we have one of these. So we go like that and we go like that. Weld there and weld there. And then, oh, we don't have, looks like we don't have anything to do here. So, weld. Good job, everybody. We made a radio out of 3/3 of a radio. I feel like this is not, we wouldn't be like, this is not a way to like make other parts out of radio parts. Hopefully we'll get into more sort of generic parts.
So it's just up, throw.
Not bad.
Right.
When I take in this old factory, I almost feel like I've traveled to the past. Old-fashioned matter transmutation technology.
Very time-based minigame.
They still sell, especially when places where price is more important than having the latest cutting-edge products. This factory line may be old,
Oh wait, at the top
but it's inexpensive to operate. Remember, this is Japan in the 80s, so it's old by that standard.
I think there's a limited amount of holes. Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Hold on, I want that.
Don't worry, we'll be getting to more cutting-edge products later.
I'll take it.
Oh wait, I got extra
Continue
one.
development.
Let's go,
Key concept
baby.
in manufacturing
I had a
philosophy
terrible
here.
score. I thought I was winning. That's
There's a
crazy.
specific word for it.
Let's go.
That crown don't fit your head.
I do want to actually, oh, as I mentioned, I am going to cut down the music volume a little bit. Wait, you have extra music playing, extra sound playing? Are folks in Studio C doing things? Do folks in Studio C not know that sound they play on that computer will show up on this computer? One sec. Okay. All right. People were like, "We have too much sound coming." Oh, okay. All right. Let us continue. Portable radio, done. Wait, there was a better way to do the portable radio? Oh no. We've already failed.
Oyama-san, here are the copies of the employee handbook that you requested.
Oh, thanks. You can set them over there.
And this must be the
A new challenger has
I'd
appeared.
heard there was an American joining us this year.
You heard correctly. This is David from Indiana.
Hello, I am David from Indiana.
Nice to meet you, David from Indiana. I'm Tomoe.
Hello, Tomoe from Japan.
I hope Oyama-san isn't giving you too much trouble.
I have no idea what's going
I have no idea
on.
what's going on.
Is the game too loud? Doesn't feel super loud to me, but perhaps my headphones are turned down.
I'm sure that's
I
not
have no
unusual.
idea what's
I
happening.
see Oyama-san has really taken you under his wing.
It's only natural. This time is very important in a new employee's development. Learning the company's history and policies is one thing, but truly becoming a part of it is another matter.
And if you ever
Never
want to learn
learn.
how to serve tea and make copies, come to me. I'll show you how it's done.
Sure, that sounds
Okay.
great.
David,
That was a joke, David.
It was my humor. And it was also a test, which you have failed.
After all, I'm sure you'll have more important things to do.
Oh. It wasn't a joke that that's what she does. It was a joke. The joke was, ha ha ha, imagine you doing that stuff.
I see.
Ha ha ha. Imagine David from Indiana making tea. Remember, we're in the 80s. As you can see with this clock, it is important to come up with new product ideas that can be made with components we already have. Isn't this just two clocks stuck together? Hey, none of your sass back. Well, it's a world clock. Oh, I see. You can display your local time on one clock and have the time somewhere else on a second clock. It's useful for international business people. Isn't that right, David? I suppose so. The time difference can be pretty large. Okay, what about 3 clocks? What is the time in Indiana? What time is it in Indiana? Well, if it's 3 p.m. here, must mean it's 2 a.m. there. So they're sleeping peacefully. Are you jealous? Maybe a little. Clocks. I feel like we're going down a road here. Clocks is it's going to be like razor blades. We're going to have, and then somebody will be like, whoo, we just came up with the Mach 3 international clock with 3 clocks. And then someone's like, the Fusion 4 clock. You can take 4 clocks. All right, parts can be moved with arms. Control them by adding commands to the timeline, like this push command. So target arm A, push, and then grab. Oh, okay. A push command with a negative number becomes a pull command. When using a pull command, you can also turn the grabber off. Ah, I see, to move it out of the way. Additional parts will automatically appear when the starting location is empty. See, that's the part that I think is pretty impressive. Right-click on commands to change their parameters. Yeah. Gillette, 5 clocks. For the real businessman who crosses 5 time zones every day. Okay, so clock. Pushy push. And then we need a welder right here, right? So then we go. We go move 3 spaces. And then we go, wait. Move -3 spaces with the grabber off. Oh, I see. And then the weld is there because it just sort of happens. So here we go. Oop. Done. Boom. Bam. We could just like it. If we just continue, like if we just keep running this, this is just going to make infinite clock, right? This is just going to keep pushing out the clock. This is just extruding clock. Infinite clock. Yeah, why don't you take one of these yourself? Wait, isn't this like embezzling from the company? Clock bezeling? Might come in handy. Set one for Japan Standard Time, another one for Indiana Time. Whatever that is. If it's even a real place. That way you always know what time it is back home. Might be useful if you're going to call your parents. That's right. Been so wrapped up in learning all this thing, I almost forgot I should do that. Thanks for the reminder. Of course. It's no good if your parents aren't proud of you too. Uh-oh. I hope David doesn't have an awkward relationship with his family. Oh. That's the Switch 2, eh?
Yep.
Alright. Wait. There's a faster... I can do it in one go instead of two? Wait a sec. I'm actually kind of curious. Push. Wait, can I... Oh, hey, I can start with it. Ah, uh-huh. I could start with it out. Wait. I said I wasn't going to optimize for efficiency, but I'm mostly just kind of curious. Okay, so now we start with it out like that, and then we just go back. Wait. Why didn't another thing appear? Oh, wait, we just pull it back. Right. We grab. Ha! Look at that. I just doubled my efficiency. Although I also I made it so we can't do infinite clock anymore. Yeah, I feel like it should care more about like the loop than doing it once. But anyway. This wristwatch is another of our early products. It's like a clock, but small. Originally, we wanted to make it solar powered, so it would never run out of battery. That's right. We also considered added a function that could read your mood. Oh, how would something like that even work? Well, it didn't. Okay. Solar powered watch? That's ridiculous. Nobody could ever make a solar powered watch. So we decided to make a regular wristwatch instead. Sometimes you have to settle with what you can achieve within your means. This is important life lessons. Be realistic with your goals. Some parts are different on the front and back. Click and hold the flip button to see the other side of a part. Use arms with the flip command to flip it. Products must be face up to be recognized as complete. I see. Okay. So we've got 2 watch bands and 1 watch. And then we've got a welder. So we're gonna weld this to this, and then we have a flippy flip arm. So do we go? We go like that, and we flip it. And then we flip it again. Yeah. We go. Flip. Done. Interesting that flipping it doesn't seem to like take any space, even though it's sort of flat on the ground. It's fine. 3 dimensions don't exist. That is certainly a wristwatch. Thank you. It's one of my best. Well, the ideas we originally had seemed far-fetched. What about a wristwatch with 2 clocks on it? Am I blowing your mind? 2 watches on a wristwatch. I'd like to hear your ideas. Nothing is too silly to be considered. What about an edible wristwatch? Huh. Okay, maybe this. Thanks for coming out, Tomoe. What about an invisible wristwatch? Okay. New rule. Not all ideas are good ideas. New rule, there are some things that are too silly. Nice! Look at that! Haha! Some people took 3 things. Yeah, there are no bad ideas. I was what I used to think. I now know better. There are bad ideas. Oh, here we go. Your car, our problem. Auto repair services. Hey there, champ. If you're getting this, it means you made it. How's the land of the rising sun treating you? I know you've only just got there a little while ago, but we can't help ourselves, and we want to know more about your trip over. What's your life like there? If you're getting along with your coworkers so far, hard to believe you're almost 10,000 miles away right now. You might have heard me say this before, but Japanese companies are known for having a very rigid seniority system and aren't exactly in the habit of promoting people on merit. It's especially tough when you're from the outside the country. Sure, maybe you aren't going to have that corner office anytime soon, but if I've learned anything in my time, it's that no matter where you are or what situation you're in, the key to a successful career is being consistent and applied effort over time. You know this speech. Let us know if you want anything from home. I'm sure there's a lot of amazing food to eat there, but maybe you're missing some good pork tenderloin sandwich. We could airmail you one. Your mother tells me this is a bad idea. Well, I tried. All the best, Dad. Thanks, Dad. I'm sure my dad's who runs an auto repair service in Indiana knows a lot about Japanese work culture. I shouldn't say that. Maybe he does. Who knows? I feel like a pork sandwich is something that you could actually get in Japan relatively easily. It's not like a quintessentially American thing. I had an idea for a toy that simulated night vision goggles. Of course, real night vision was beyond our capabilities, but I thought a device with colored lenses could be fun. So you just wanted to have a toy that lied. You want to have a toy that's like in the back of one of those magazines that get kids all excited and then they are disappointed. Once you started building it, it turned out that people really liked the idea of inexpensive binoculars that you could take with you to the beach or the mountain. Oh yeah, that's a way better idea than my stupid simulated night vision plan. I didn't realize you were the one having a lot of these ideas. It wasn't just me, we all tried to come up with something that people would want. See, so the search for new products never ends. I'm telling you, 3 clocks, man. Like welders, riveters are used to combine parts, but they are different shape and target different grid squares. Ah, okay. So welders go sideways, riveters go throughness. All right. So we're making binoculars. Oop. 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 And then we have a riveter. So boom, boom. We have 2 riveters. So we go. That will rivet that. And then that will rivet that way. And then what, we flip this? That? Flippy dippy? Yeah, riveting through the binocular lens doesn't seem like I feel like, well, we'll see. That's right? Oh, we've got to turn it back, right? Boom, boom. Because of course, it's important that the binoculars come off the line face up, I guess. Yeah. So now you have just like a rivet through the lens of the binocular. These binoculars aren't bad, even for today. I can totally see a crow pecking the trash over there. Oh. That's not actually very far away. It's just there. These are just cardboard tubes. It turned out okay as a product, though I'd like still like create night vision goggles one of these days. Might be a weird. What about those like X-ray specs? Can we make some of those? Those were cool. Might be a weird question. What made you interested in designing toys? Originally, I didn't care for such things, but then my nephew was born. I started thinking about it. Ah, so that's what did it. What do you think makes a good toy? A good toy acts like a spark for imagination. Spark for imagination. No, no, that's wrong. A good toy is a pre-molded figure that you just take out of the package and then you put on your table and then you look at it. You only use it in the predefined ways that the manufacturer has decided that you should use it. That is the best toy. Look at that. In fact, yeah, that's right. Don't take it out of the package. Ooh, here we go. Defender bot. We were making clocks and binoculars and then we moved into autonomous killer droids. Now this takes me back. Who doesn't love a toy robot? When to make it walk and talk too. Oh no. Are the toy robots going to take over? Is there going to be some deeper plot going on here? We had ambitions that were a little bigger than our capabilities. Luckily, kids have a lot of imagination. They will make up the difference. That's a nice way of saying we kind of had a crappy toy. Beep boop, destroy, destroy. Haha. Yes. That's not exactly what the robot's personality was, but you've never seen the show it was based on, have you? Should watch an episode or two. Oh. It's important to share culture. Oh, I want the killer robot toy show. From now on, you can use as many tools as you want to compete with your friends to optimize for speed, cost, and size. Oh, I see. 5 million yen? 8 million yen? Holy crap. These things are expensive. Alright. So we got head, torso, arm, leg. Is this just like the binoculars? So if we go head, torso, arm, leg, and then flip it. That's the ticket. So can we can rivet this way. Can we rivet like this? Rivet this way. So that'll attach that to that. That'll attach that to that. And then we need a welder this way. To attach that to that. Wait, what if instead of we could put a welder here? So that's welds there. That welds there. That sticks his head on. And then we need to flip them. Aha! The old crotch flip. And flip, flip. Let's see if this works. Zzz, flip, zzz, flip, zzz. Ha ha! It seems to just like it's okay if it rivets things twice, or if it's set up, it won't rivet it once it's been riveted. Good thing we didn't have to rivet his crotch to anything. We needed that space for the flip. So for the flipping, the axis that you flip it on is really important. Even though this is just a simple robot toy, the development of robotics is rapidly advancing. One day, we will have robots that be able to walk and talk. They might even dance and sing. They might be able to go beep, boop, beep, instead of just beep, boop. That sounds fun, but I'd rather have a robot that cooks me a nice dinner after a long day at the office. We have those! They're called, like, hot pots. I don't see why that couldn't happen as well. Robots will be able to do anything. Beep boop, neighborhood bully detected, deploying space ray. Wow, David. The first thing you can think of? Seems like robots inspire you both in different ways. Come away, always the peacemaker. Wow. Apparently, you could do this with a very large area. It took a while, but I finally understood what Oyama-san was doing. He was giving me hands-on experience with the factory equipment, as well as a close-up look at the company's history through some of its first products. Suddenly, I came to a new appreciation for this way of introducing me to the company as a whole. A deep understanding of how new products are made would inform how I approach sales. Ah, it was one of those Karate Kid, you do a bunch of unrelated tasks, but it turns out that it's all actually part of the thing. Or at least, that's what I thought.
David, this is Terahata-san from the business division. He's here to take you up to headquarters so you can start that job in international sales.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Indiana, was it?
We know two things about you, young man. You are American and you are from Indiana. That is all we know and all we care.
Yes. I mean, that's the state I'm from. Huh. You're like a real Indiana Jones.
Haha, right, Indiana Jones. That is a pop culture reference that has the word Indiana in it. Although he wasn't actually Indiana Jones.
I'm not sure that Indiana
Yeah.
Jones is
No,
actually
she's
from
not from-
Indiana.
In Japan, though, we say Indy Jones.
Okay.
I see.
I don't think he's from Indy either.
Oyama, I need to ask you a favor.
Oyama, I need to ask you a favor. Now, do you say Indiana Jones or Indy Jones?
Of course, please do.
We need someone to help set up the plastic food operation. You know, Ishibashi and his team. Do you think Indiana David here can do it?
No. No, he can't.
David, you like Japanese food, don't you?
All right. I think I'm going to attempt to, when given an option, I'm going to try to make David as incompetent as possible.
I'm still getting used to it.
Well, this will be a great opportunity for you then.
I am.
Oyama, you should go with him.
Oyama, you
what?
should go with him.
I'm concerned
Oh,
about an
American.
American going out there on his own. You should go with him. Help him succeed.
Cut to David. It's just like, help! I'm trapped inside the machine. It tricked me. I don't know how to get out.
Okay.
Hope you have fun out there.
You too, Moogie. Lend your sincere support to them both.
Wait, what?
Oh, wait, me too?
Also, who? Mogi? Mogi Tomoe?
That's right. The three of you together will help each other and help Ishibashi. This is what our company needs most, so you're doing important work.
Okay. So,
Any questions?
the two of us. Yeah, are we all being fired? Are we being punished for some reason? That night we went to a bar to blow off some steam and talked about our unexpected assignment. Yay!
Wow. After all that, I guess I'm not going to headquarters after all.
Oh, are we gonna be? I hope it's gonna be like, if you're gonna eat at this bar, you need to make some sushi. Use this complicated machine to make the sushi.
You sure aren't. We're shipping out to Nowheresville.
Wow, this is a punishment.
Why? What's the problem with it?
Well, it's just so far away from everything.
Oh no.
It's out of the way, so it kind of feels like we're being passed over for more important things.
This is like the beginning of Hot Fuzz.
But he said it was important for the company.
Let me tell
He
you
was
something
lying.
about Terahata. Matsuzawa Kaicho likes to golf, see?
Let me tell you something about Terahata. He's a filthy liar. Kacho likes to golf.
Every
see?
time Terahata plays golf with him, Matsuzawa Kaicho wins the bet. Why? It's not because the chairman is a better player.
I think we all know who the better player is.
You see what I'm saying? That's the kind of person Terahata is.
And what about you,
A bad
Oyama-san?
golfer.
I was invited to golf with the chairman just once. I won the bet that time.
Is that why Terahata-san is your boss and not the other way around?
I creamed him.
No, I mean, probably not. He's much more senior than I am. I just mean to illustrate our personalities.
Probably didn't help that I wrapped my
Intentionally losing to the
driver
boss.
around his head.
I couldn't handle stuff like that. Once I start competing, I need to go all the way.
Oh, nice. I hope we're going to get to see super competitive
Lucky
Tomoe.
Tomoe-chan. Once you get married, corporate politics will be a world away.
Yeah, lucky.
Once you're married, you won't have to do any work at all. Tasty Plastic Task Force. The fall of 1986. All right. The city of Gifu later that autumn. Anybody actually, is that a real I haven't heard of that city before. I'm assuming it's a real city. There he met Ishibashi-san, a man tasked with scaling up the production of plastic food in order to support a restaurant chain with global ambitions. It is a real city. Cool. I wonder what it was like in the 80s. Was it like this? I like that they haven't actually established that it's like plastic food which they put in the window to show what they have, not plastic
Today,
food because their food
plastic food
sucks.
in restaurant displays
Oh, here we
is
go.
usually made in small batches by individual artisans.
I love the spaghetti one, or like the noodle ones with the fork that stands up.
But our current customer is a national chain that has plans to expand globally. In order to supply them, we'll have to introduce some kind of automation to the manufacturing process.
All right, what? Hear me out. What if we replace the plastic food with clocks?
At the same time, I don't want to
I'm
lose
really good
the
at making
handcrafted
clocks.
quality of these items.
So we want to make them on an automated
That
machine,
does sound like a tough balancing act.
but we want them still to be handcrafted.
It is.
So
I
we need to
assume
put
that's why
your
they sent this
hand
hotshot over
into
here
the
to help out.
machine.
Hotshot? Me?
Sounds like the boss talked you up a little bit.
Ah. Mr. Indiana David.
Oh no.
Don't worry, David.
Indiana,
This is a team effort.
known for its experience in plastic food production.
Why don't you take care of the production lines? You seem to enjoy that.
You seem to enjoy that. I did.
I did?
You look like you were having the time of your life.
I'm sorry that I gave you that impression.
While you're doing that, I'll work with Ishibashi-san on the plastic materials.
And I'll get us some reference items from the restaurant.
So you're gonna get food, is what you're saying.
That's a great idea. Sounds like the Tasty Plastic Task Force is ready to begin.
Tomoe is just like, just comes back and be like, I couldn't find any reference material.
Tasty Plastic Task Force? Is that a name you made up just now?
TPTF, go!
Let's go. Tasty Plastic Task Force?
TPTF, go!
This should be interesting.
Go. TPTF, deploy! TPTF, assemble this food thing with the machine that we're gonna make. In order to make the plastic rice on these undergo peeling, we can't have it be too smooth or opaque. Wait, are we gonna assemble a plastic rice? Ian did that on Tinker Tailor Solder Fry. Real rice is almost a little translucent, slightly shiny. We were very impressed by the accuracy of the plastic rice in Ian's sushi model that he was making. You have nori wrap, just textured, glossy look, all kinds of factors. How we know when we get it right? One of our plastic ones out next to a real one. Someone will eat the plastic one. We know we've nailed the look and also are going to be sued. Oh. Move parts into cutters to remove material and cut them into separate pieces. Oh, I see. Wait. So we have rice and we have nori, and we need to have it like that, basically. So if we like push it to there, there'll be a hole. But then we need to fit that. Okay. Getting trickier. So if we go, what if we go pushy push? We go move to. Then let it go. And then we take a flippy flip arm we take another arm. If we flip it off axis, and then we put this like here. No, put this here. Oh wait, put it here. And it goes, and then flip. Wait. Oh no, we want to flip. We want B to flip, and wait, that won't work because it's pushing it away from the thing. Unless we also extend B. Wait. Also extend B. Wait. Okay, so we go pushy push, and then flip. And then we just need to weld it like that. I guess the welder also, like, I don't know that much about sushi. Wait, I don't need two. Yeah, it's a good point. Why do I need two? I can push it off axis, can't I? Ha! Look at that. And apparently we use the same welding technique on rice as we do on, like, plastic. Also, like, I don't know that much about sushi, but I'm pretty sure onigiri doesn't just have a block of like a block of seaweed in the, I guess this is plastic though, this is not real. It doesn't have to be food safe. Ta-da! I think the word onigiri is too difficult for Americans to say. When we want to export products, we have to consider things like this. Yeah, just call it sushi. It's all sushi. They don't care. I don't think it's too difficult to say. It does remind me, my mom would sometimes put an onigiri in my lunch, and the other kids would say, "Look, David's got a rice ball." Oh, okay. So David has some Japanese history. The shape isn't like much like a ball at all, though. It's true. Rice triangle, rice square, rice squircle. Plenty of time to think about other names. Look at that. Wait, I could get less area. Because the area, right, so the area is the area of everything. I'm just mostly curious. So if I do that, that's a little bit smaller, right? Aha! Look at that. Area went down. Maki sushi. I will maki the sushi. Shape, color, texture. Every attribute is important to get the right illusion of real sushi. Never thought of how many things you have to consider when making plastic food. The results are even more, a little off. The effect goes from appealing to off-putting. Ah. The uncanny sushi valley. One thing we can't fix is the smell. They don't smell like burnt plastic. I'd be getting really hungry right now. Yes. If only we could... I feel like plastic sushi that, like, smelt like shrimp and salmon and stuff might not be that appealing, actually. I have long wished for a day when that will become possible. Sounds like it could be dangerous. Yeah, I agree with Tomoe. Use the poke. Ah, pokey pokey. Ah, use the poke command to create a delicious bowl of rice and fish and a bunch of other vegetables. I need to make 6 sushi. Oh, and I want to make it like... Are they supposed to be welded together? Okay. Well, let's just see what happens here. So we go... If we go like this... If I'm gonna... I guess I have to weld them into a 6x6 thing. Again, I keep forgetting that I'm not actually making sushi. I'm making plastic sushi replicas. So they need to be welded together. So we go weld, 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 weld. And then we go... Pokey, pokey. And then we need another welder here. Okay, so we go pokey, 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 and then we go be pokey, and then oh wait, then pokey pokey, 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 be pokey. Oh, no, wait. Those are... I need those to be A pokies. Okay. Pokey. Pokey. B pokey. 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 Ha! Pokey, pokey, pokey. B pokey. Pokey, pokey, pokey. Ha! I am the Pokemon. Yeah, I got really into Infinifactory at one point. I really enjoyed that one. It's super cool. Although the thing that I found most frustrating about Infinifactory is the way that things stick to other things. It made using the like pushers and stuff to be way more complicated than it should have been. I felt like a lot of the time I was sort of fighting the physics of the game as opposed to doing the thing. It looks nice when the 6 rolls are lined up like next to the all compact and cute. Indeed, it is the cutest of the sushi. Crest of the Sanama clan. Oh man, shapes. I have played a bunch of shapes as well. Never made the man. The whatever. I never bothered actually making the any machine maker device, but I haven't played Shapes 2 yet though. What is the crest of the Sandana clan? Yeah, what does the crest of the Sandana clan look like? I have to find an example to show you, or we have a book around or something. Kind of reminds me of a 6-pack of beer. Wow, you buy 6 packs? You buy 6 cans at a time? You must really love beer. That's what? Whoop. 6 beers? Whew. Perhaps there will be some waiting for you when we finish up this assignment. Ah. I feel like this is going to be one of those things where, like, his coworkers don't know him that well, but now they've internalized this one piece of information about him. And so now, like, every time, like, his birthday or a special thing happens, people are just going to give him beer. And he's like, I don't like beer. Oh, okay, cool. Everyone's like, oh, yeah, Indiana David. That guy loves beer. It's like, that's just how you buy beer. Oh. That's his thing now. Yeah. Or it's important. You have to stay mysterious as possible so that people don't take one aspect, or you make sure that you lock in that one aspect of your personality. You're like, oh yeah, my big thing is gold watches. Ooh, fancy. Dear David, your father and I read your account of being put to work in the factory with some surprise, I'll admit. That at first I was upset, thinking you were forced to do hard labor or something. Nope, I am soft. My hands, they are like a baby's bottom. They are very soft. I will not be doing any hard labor. But your father explained that the factories you work in are highly automated, and you really need, all you're doing is designing the way that the machines move to produce each product on the line. It is certainly interesting, and I suppose it is a good idea to learn how all the products are made before you start selling them. Don't let the company push you around too much, though. You might need to remind your bosses once in a while that you have a fancy business degree, and your job is supposed to be in international sales. Yeah, tell them, Mom. My mom said you should treat me better. It's too bad that Grandpa isn't around anymore, because I think he would have liked to talk to you about the ins and outs of factory design with you. Oh, good old Grandpa Zachtronics. He'll probably say it's all computerized now and totally different from the Studebaker lines he worked on back in his day. But I'm sure there are still some points in common. On the news, they said the reason we can't compete with Japan is because Japanese never take breaks or holidays and work overtime even when they don't have to, just out of a strong sense of loyalty to their employers. Are you finding that to be true? We know you must be busy, but I hope you get a chance to travel around a bit and see the country, experience the culture too. It's part of your heritage, after all. Oh, there we go. I have some Japanese heritage. And also toxic work culture. Sandwich? Bread. Here's a whole other challenge. We're gonna make bread. What about Fred? Is that really different from rice? Both are light colored and fluffy looking. What are you talking about? They're completely different. Bread? Rice? The texture? The way the light plays upon the surface? The colors are quite distinct too. Yes, I do see it. Next, you're going to tell me that there are different types of bread. You can't assume what these foods look like from memory. You need to look and study them closely. You have the spirit of a true artist, Ishibashi-san. Studebaker was built in South Bend, Indiana. They got that right. Accurate lore. That's actually really cool. Nice little bit of info there. Place arms on tracks and use the slide command. Ooh. Zippy zippy. Are you making ice cream sandwiches? Oh, I see. That's the katsu. And apparently we cut all the crusts off the bread. Oh wait, we have to we have to cut the bread. Can we somehow like cut the bread and then replace the part we cut? Like if we put the katsu like here. How do we wait? We have to do it one away? Like this. So we go grab and then like pull it over this way. Wait. Yeah. Okay. So we go grab the bread. First, you grab the bread, and then you pull the bread. Move -1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why doesn't that go? Am I missing something here? Oh, I see. I put it down in reverse. I understand. Zip. Zzz. Ah, okay, that's a problem. Top part becomes disconnected from the bottom part. If I put it there. We got to align the sandwich. It's like mostly there. If you look at it from the top, it's fine. Okay. So we have to do, so if we zip it less far. To there. And our katsu's there. But then we have to pull out the extra. We have to pull those both the extra thing, I guess. How do we... We need to like keep those connected. What if, can we push it rather than, no, that's too far. Oh, right, yeah, of course, that's what we can do. No, that won't work because we can pull it. Like, we could pull it to there and then move it back, but then we're still not lined up. We need to move the bottom one. So we might need another... I feel like there might be a better way of doing this, but... Yeah, if we go like this and pull it back. If we say arm B, grab, and then move -1. That's it, right? How is that not it? Oh, right. We have to weld the sandwich. Weld the sandwich. Right, which I'm sort of in the way of. I guess I can do this. Because I don't think the riveter, yeah, because the riveter can't, it doesn't go straight through. So we need this too. Tuck. All right. Yeah, that second riveter really increases the area a lot. I feel like there's a better way of doing that, but these plastic sandwiches look pretty good. After experimenting with the formula for plastics, we were able to come up with something suitable. Not so bad, but I would say there's still plenty of room for improvement. We're not quite at the level where we could be. What if you molded the bread pieces so they're the right size to start with? Yeah, instead of molding and then cutting half the bread away. What do you... I mean, I made it work. Yeah, so you can do it. There's a way to do it faster with less cost and less area. I don't know. I don't want to spend too much time messing with this, but I'm a little curious about different ways that it could be done. I mean, I guess another arm with another hand there pulling it along, pulling both sides at the same time. Right, and that's a good point too, that you can't necessarily achieve all of the scores at the same time. Like the track is what, 1 million yen per square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But yeah, you can optimize anyway. If we This annoys me. It's like sticking so far out. I kind of want to put a welder somewhere over here, but then I can't. I guess if I move this there, but then move that there, then I can move this here, but that doesn't actually help me. I can get rid of this, but that doesn't actually. Nope. All right. I'm just gonna go to the next one. We did it. That's enough. Sashimi, eh? Seems like a pretty tough challenge. Wait, sashimi is just the fish by itself. That shouldn't be too hard to assemble. We must do the best to create the most alluring looking fish we can. We want sexy fish. We want fish that you want. Even if we do, will people in other countries really like sashimi? Maybe not now, but definitely in the future. It'll be very popular. Yes. We do have sushi in America. Lots of people like it. Does Indiana have a huge, big sushi market? There we go. Used to get It's a place where I was growing up, and I used to get California rolls all the time. Japanese people just walk up and smack them in the face. shut your mouth. All right. 2 tuna, 2 mackerel, 2 shrimp. Tuna. Can we do like a tuna, mackerel, shrimp, and then move them all one? This is probably not the most efficient way of doing this, but I like this idea. And in fact, this is almost certainly not the most efficient way. Move 1 over. Oh, wait, no. I see. Oh, we have to weld those parts too. Wait, yeah, what if we just slide it all back? Brilliant. Wait, that was enough? Haha! The system works. Kind of a dumb way. Yes. Wiggle back and forth. I will say that I kind of wish that it like had a requirement that you sort of reset so that it could actually loop as part of the thing. Sashimi is part of Japan's culinary culture, so I hope we created something worthy of it. They look great. If I was standing outside a restaurant and I saw these things, I would probably go in and order them right away. Then again, I have very poor taste. Just hope everyone around the world feels the same way. By the way, David, what are California rolls? I'm too ashamed to tell you. You didn't think I'd forget, did you? It's like imitation crab, avocado, cucumber. Oh no. I mean, I actually like California rolls. Avocado, how luxurious. It's true that I feel like it's interesting that California rolls are almost like a requirement to have imitation crab. I don't think I've ever had a California roll with real crab, and I don't think it would be actually like preferable. Oof. Lots of cheaper ways to do it, but there's lots of cheaper ways to do it, but not faster ways. Although I like somebody had the suggestion of moving arm C backwards instead of the other one forwards. Well, I guess that doesn't actually make it less. We're speaking the same amount of space, aren't we? It's just off the other side rather than that side. Yeah, we didn't actually save anything there. All right, move all the arms back. Yeah, whatever. I will say, like, I actually quite like imitation crab. I also like actual crab. They're like almost.
If you don't mind
like
my asking,
two separate
Ishibashi-san,
foods.
how did you get involved in making food samples?
Because I was assigned here, obviously.
I had no choice.
Well, yes, but I mean, did you have any particular interest in food?
No.
Maybe you wanted to be a chef and this was as close as you could get?
No. In fact, I hate food.
No, it was nothing like that. I wouldn't say I had any particular interest in food above anything else.
Was it an interest in plastics then?
No. I hate plastic and I hate food.
Plastics? Who would be interested in plastics?
In fact, every day at this job
I don't know.
is
I
a
thought maybe you
torture.
were.
I know the real reason Ishibashi-san was assigned here.
Didn't let the boss win at golf.
He's stubborn.
Stubborn? Who says I'm stubborn?
Who says I'm stubborn?
Matsuzawa
I will
Kaicho,
never forget this.
Are you saying he sent me here as punishment?
You think I'm stubborn? I will never
that's not it at
change.
David, you've worked with Ishibashi-san for a while now. How would you describe him?
Not stubborn. He is very dedicated. I feel like he is very dedicated.
He's very dedicated.
Feel like he's really pronouncing the period there. At the end of that sentence.
Ishibashi-san is many things, but one thing is that he's very driven to get things right. He won't be satisfied with anything but the best that he and his team can do. And that's why he was assigned here. Not because he loves food or loves plastic, but because this is a job that takes a lot of care and detail.
I see. When you put it that way, it makes total sense.
Maybe
Well,
when you
then,
put it that way,
I'd better get back to work.
makes me want to have actually put some more thought into what I'm doing.
Nonsense. Let's have another round.
Mandatory outside of work socializing. Always good. Ooh. A hamburger. All right, David, this is your time to really shine. Up until today, you've been a student, but today we look to you as the master. Ah, yes. Mr. American Hamburger. And if you get this right, we will have a beer for you, since you love beer so much. Since you are a borderline alcoholic. I just said that you buy beer in 6-packs. Ah, the softness of the bun, the oily shine of the beef. Ishibashi-san, I feel like you maybe are a little too deep into the hamburger. I feel like you've gotta step back from the hamburger a little bit, get some perspective. Pretty sure my memories come from television commercials. Perfect television burger. Stuff about how they like the process of like setting up and dressing food for television and for camera, for sort of promotional stuff is actually really interesting. it also bears very little resemblance to what cooking a burger or any kind of food looks like. All right. Just how you want a burger, with just a patty of lettuce that's just as thick as the burger. Just, you know, just 1/4 inch thick lettuce. All right, but then we need a second patty. Double patty. No, wait, we need a second bun. Double bun. So we could push, or except we need the second. Wait, ooh, interesting. We need the second bun flipped. What if we? Ooh, what if we flip the whole thing? Ha ha! What if instead of flipping the bun, we flip your mind? So wait, if we grab it there and flip it there, then it will be... No, that's not right. We need to move it down and then flip it. Push and flip. So if we... All right, let me just figure it. I'm going to do this with this just because I can do it from the side. Okay, so if we go like this, so it needs to be there. And then it goes up. Up one and then flip. So it goes up one. Oh, right. Okay, first weld. So if we go up one there, and then we go flip. Haha! Okay, that works. We just need to do it in the opposite. We need to do it like that. And then we go weld, weld, flip, weld. Ha! Upside down burger. Okay, and then this can be a lot shorter. Right, it can just be the one. Boom, boom, chunk, ha! Yeah, you know, that's how you make burgers. You first put the lettuce on the grill, and then the burger, and then the lettuce protects the burger from the heat of the grill, and then a bun on top. Frankenstein! Thank you so much for those 10 subs. And then you weld the burger together with heat welding. Remember, this is a plastic burger. So is the restaurant trained to serve both burgers and sushi? It's not our place. It's not... Tell you what, it's not our place to question the company's strategy, and it's not your place to question the order of puzzles in this video game. We're just supporting them. They might be doing something very stupid. I think it makes sense. Everyone has different preferences. It's difficult to decide where to eat together as a group. Exactly. Just have every food at every restaurant. This way you can please a sushi type and a burger type. The two genders. Sushi type and burger type. What if you like both equally? Well, then you have a half sushi, half burger. Is that really a problem? Yeah. What about a burger sushi combo meal? Haha, David sure has a lot of ideas, doesn't he? I think you gotta cut down on the booze there, David. I don't drink that much. Nice, look at that. Boom. I'm awesome. Katsu curry. Now this is a dish that brings me back. Curry has a strong emotional appeal, doesn't it? It's a classic for a reason. Katsu curry plate. Like this. Should be a hearty meal. Exactly. A hearty plastic meal. Make sure the curry looks extra rich and tasty. Katsu will look crispy, fried to a perfect golden brown. That's right. And maybe you should transfer here and work with me. You make great contribution here. Yes, it's great. Before you were here, I didn't know that Katsu was supposed to look crispy and brown. Oh, no. No, I could never. This is a terrible place. I would never want to stay. I could put in a word, you know. Please let me go. I don't want to stay. All right, so what we got here? We got curry, we got rice, we got katsu. Okay, so katsu, so one curry, uno curry, one rice, four katsu. Four katsu. Oh wait, but the rice, ooh. We've got too much rice. Oh, I see. We seem to only make rice in 3x3 squares. I've got too much rice. Wouldn't people be happy if they just had a little bit of extra rice? Why is that a problem? All right. So on 1, 2, 3, 4 down. What if we go like here? And if we like weld, and then just move the entire thing down? Just to double check. So we can't weld, we can only weld one, we can only rivet one square in. So that doesn't help us. So we need to shave off the top here. Oh, right. Yeah, that's true. Does this corner have to be a rounded corner, I wonder? Well, I guess we'll find out. No, it is. Yeah, no, that is actually a correct corner. But it's this. So wait, it's this corner that needs to be. So this needs to be like this. Ah, tricky dicky. Okay. So what if this is like here, and there's a cutter there, and then we push it. You must push the rice. Except this can only push 3, which isn't far enough, I don't think. So we need... Okay. We got that. Push it. But then how do we weld it? This is a good point. Because we need to put the welder there. And we need to fill that area with katsu. Also, if we've got the katsu there, we need to... Put that there. Okay. Oh, we're getting into some tricky stuff here now. Yeah, I don't think we can rivet that way. No, that's too deep. That is too deep. Too deep a rivet. What if... I mean, I guess we could go one more. Again, not the most efficient, but perhaps we could do it like this. And then... Wait, no, that still doesn't work. That blocks it now. So, like, in order to attach this to there, we need... Oh, this needs to be longer. In order to attach... Wait, okay. Right. Okay. So in order to attach this to there, we need to either zap it there or zap it here. Which doesn't work. Because if we zap it, we can't put a zapper here. And we can't put a zapper here. We can't... Just to do a quick check here. This is where it starts getting complicated, but we can't, okay, we can't push tools. Sad pants. Okay, so what if we go here? Okay, so what if we'll go back here. Okay, so if we go like this, but put this here, and then if it was down here, and then we push it up. Wait, rotate around. So we go like this. Except we need to extend this by one more. And then we push. Aha! Done. Okay. Now. But now we need to push it more. So if we weld there. Now, ideally, as like, if we push this whole thing up, then we weld it there. But of course we can't, we need the welder there to do that. This is a, so where do we, how do we get, so if we instead have this, so if we have this like here, and the welder there. Oh, but that will be pushed, right? So you can't move tools. That's the tricky part about this. That's true. Well, yeah, make the katsu block separately. Sure, let's do that. And in fact, we could do that simultaneously as we're doing the other part, right? That's actually a good idea. Right. So if we do that, and then we go here. And then we say B. Wait, no, we should pull it so that it can then just fill in the holes. Can this pull far enough? Ah, okay. It doesn't just fill. Okay, we need to actually move it by one, and then copy, and then copy. Okay, that's what we want, except we want it one higher. So, and then, cool, that's it. And then we can just rotate this, put it there, and then do a pushy pushy. In fact, we can put that there and then do a slidey slidey. Boom. Boom. First, one does a pushy pushy, and then one does a slidey slidey. Ooh, actually, all right. I neglected to explain something to you. A lot of Japanese people have happy memories of their mothers making curry, so it's a dish that has a cozy feeling. We want to infuse mother into every plastic thing. What kind of stuff did your mother make for you? Spaghetti and meatballs, taco salad, baked casserole. Baked casserole. I would love to try making a whole line of plastic food based on American home cooking these days. Have to show me how to do all of these things. Yeah. All right. Well, if you want to make plastic baked casserole, you're gonna have to figure out melted American cheese. Like how to figure. You gotta get that real melty, just piles of cheese, and then also burger. Right. We got burger. I'm happy to, but I have to say I'm not sure how appetizing plastic tuna noodle casserole would be in a restaurant window. Yeah. All right. Actually, I want to try one thing. I forgot about the pokey pokey instead of the pushy pushy. What if we pokey pokey instead of pushy pushy? Pokey pokey, pokey pokey, pokey pokey. So we go poke, 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 and then we pull it over. Even better! Look at that. The pokey pokey. I don't know if this. I guess this is a smaller footprint. Pokey, 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 pushy. Haha! The pokey pokey. Look at that. I went from 117 to 104. There are even smaller ways to do it, but I don't care. You need to do it. The temptation to optimize is very strong, but we must go ever forward. I want to learn more about Indiana David and his alcohol problem.
Thanks to the Tasty Plastic Task Force for all your help over the past few months.
Tasty Plastic Task Force.
I wouldn't have been able to concentrate on the plastic formulations if you hadn't handled the manufacturing part.
I had no idea what I was doing.
What I was doing.
To be honest, I've never in my life seen a manufacturing process quite like the ones you designed for these.
I mean, to an outside observer, they might look like you're just randomly making things up and you hadn't had any experience whatsoever.
I guess I would say they're very unique.
Unique.
Is that good?
Yes, unique.
Let's not consider this too deeply.
By the way, I wish to apologize for keeping you here for so long. I do hope you were able to enjoy the area a little bit in your free time.
Yes, you know, all the fun things you can do in this industrial
Gifu
park.
Prefecture has all kinds of interesting history and culture. Many years ago, this area was famous for sword making.
Oh, can we make a machine to make
There's no need for
swords?
swords today,
Oh.
but that spirit lives on. Now some of the world's finest kitchen knives are made here.
Plastic
And
sushi
since you
kitchen
did such
knives.
a good job cooking plastic food with me in our own kitchen, I thought you should have this.
Really?
Oh.
Yes, really. This style of knife is called a santoku, and it was made just up the road from here in Seki City.
This is amazing. But I'm
Here,
sad to say I'm
take
not
this
much
knife.
of a chef.
Oh.
Surely there's someone in your life who likes to cook. Or there will be, sooner or later.
Dun dun dun.
Thank you very much,
Are
Ishibashi-san.
you
I
offered?
learned a lot from you, and I'll treasure this forever.
Well, I have to say I'm looking forward to finally getting back to Tokyo. Though I'll kind of miss the challenge of making inedible plastic look delicious.
It's strange work if you think about it.
That's why I don't think.
Plastic food creates hunger, but won't ever satisfy it.
Kind of a hellish existence when you think about it.
It's the business of creating desire.
Someone's gotten philosophical all of a sudden.
What was your role? Was Tomoe's role was to buy the food and bring it to us so that we knew what it looked like?
You must be tired. I know I am.
She eats the food?
Let's try to relax while we can.
Sounds like a good idea.
I'm all in for some downtime. Maybe I can even take a day off.
Day off. Hilarious. Spring 1987.
Well,
The year everything changed.
here we are again.
So much for getting a day off.
Yeah, no. Just as we get back to Tokyo, we had another meeting with Terahata-san. His praise for the work on our... He praised us for our work on the plastic food and quickly shifted gears to tell us about another factory he wanted us to assist. We're like fixers. We just go around making factories more efficient.
I wonder what fun things there are to do in Niigata.
Skiing, I guess. I don't know anything about that.
That sounds fun. Let's ski.
Let's make skis
I
in the
don't even know
factory.
if it's the right season.
Or snow. Or a mountain.
Anyway, if
I
our
don't know.
experience in Gifu is any indication, we won't have time for things like that.
You're probably right. I wonder if there's anything else to do around here.
I'm sure you'll find something.
Oh, I think we'll find something. A wink, wink. First time I met this guy, I thought he looked too young to be in charge of a division, especially at a Japanese company. I even wonder if he was the son of an executive or something like that. Turned out he was just smart and worked hard and had big ideas, so the company made a bet on him.
Hey, so this is the famous David Sugimoto, huh?
He looks like Otacon.
Nice to meet you, Morita-san.
Aw, come on. Call me Yosuke. Isn't that more natural for you?
Yes, but I guess so. Nice to meet you. Shouldn't I be the one adapting to your
But
customs?
shouldn't I be the one adapting to your customs?
What good are customs? Call me however you like.
Okay. Butt face.
I got the story from the boss. Sounds like you really helped out with that plastic food line.
Yeah, I'm all over the Weldon
The stuff
plastic
we're going to
food.
make here is a little different, though. They're devices, things people interact with every day.
You know, devices,
It's not enough just for them to look good. They have to be functional.
but not divisive.
Sounds like that does change the design considerations.
Why don't we get started? And
I
you
mean,
can
I
see for
use
yourself?
devices all the time. Ooh. Compact camera. Take this camera for starters. What are the important features to consider when designing something like this? Easy to use? Definitely. Leave the complicated cameras to the professionals. It should be light too, so it's easy to carry around. If it's light, I can take it on any trip and photograph anything that happens to catch my eye. What about you, David? It should take good photos. Cut to David being thrown out a window. Excellent point. Nobody wants a blurry or washed out photo of their precious memories. Let's get these 3 priorities in mind as we create this camera. Drills are like arms, but with cutters on the end instead of grabbers. Oh, I see. So we can move the thing instead of, or move the arm instead of. Wait. So I need the body, a grip, a flash, and a lens. Wait. Oh, and a viewfinder. Ah, yes. Highly precision materials that we just kind of drill and so it's like this. Wait, what fills up the one? Oh, and then this just has to be pushed to there. So we need to hollow out these 2 spaces. Yeah. So we need to get rid of these 2 spaces and then weld everything together. Okay. Seems relatively straightforward. What if so we go like that, and then we can go A forward 2, and then we just push from the other side. Oh, then we have to retract it, and then we pushy. We have to move to there for pushy. Pushy. Okay, so there it is. Now we just need to weld it. So we go like that, and then we go like that. And, oh wait, no. Then we go like that. And then we can rivet and rivet. This is probably excessive. Yep, super precise opticals. What is the bit in the middle of the camera that we're just kind of drilling out? Is that just empty plastic? Because like this isn't, unlike the sushi or whatever, this is not a plastic representation of a camera to put in a store window. Theoretically, this is actually like a functional camera. Now, I want us to consider what happens to this camera in the future. It becomes old, falls apart? Yes. It becomes useless because phones will replace cameras. It gets smaller and lighter and better quality, right? I suppose it's okay to assume that, yeah. What do you mean? David, any ideas? A camera you could take everywhere without even thinking about it? Yes, exactly. A glasses camera. That is not what we were thinking about at all. Glasses camera. Camera's so small and light you can integrate into your glasses and take a picture of anything, even when people don't know you're taking pictures of them. It's great. No need to have privacy at all. Okay, what about, though, hear me out, a camera with a clock on it. That way you know what time you took the picture at. That is surely the future of photography. Clock, camera, clock. All right. I'm happy if we're in that, like, you know, average line area. I'm happy with that. We'll call it a clockra, clockcamera, camera lock, camera lock. Oh hey, it's my dad. Hey champ, we were amused that to see your mother's wish for you to see the country come true just after you sent your letter. Being shipped out to the countryside to help design a factory here, there must mean they like the work you've done so far, or they're punishing you. Keep it up, and your reputation will grow, and soon after that, they'll be asking for you by name, and they might even know your name. Eventually, you can get back at that business department where you wanted to be. Right, yeah. Maybe eventually you'll get to do the thing that you were actually hired to do. That can come in time. If you're enjoying what you're doing and you're learning something, you might as well keep at it. And it's good to get the experience while you're young. Many years from now, you'll look back on these days and you'll see how it all fits together, even though you didn't think it at the time. Your mother is telling me that you've heard this saying 1,000 times already, so I guess I'll stop for now. I love the way your dad writes letters as if he's like talking on the phone. All the best. P.S. Thank you for the plastic sushi and other foods. Really got a kick out of them. We thought they were real and tried to eat them. I was in the hospital for a week. Put a doily on the top of the piano, next to the coasters from Cancun. I'm starting to feel very international in here. Pocket calculator? What about a pocket calculator? What are the important features there? Number display to be nice and easy to read. Certainly. We want the buttons to be clear and easy to press. That's right. Also, graphing capabilities. Can we make like a TI-83 so it can play Tetris? Why calculator at all? If it isn't going to be the sleek futuristic tool of a modern business warrior. Yeah, that's right. You don't want to be like a nerd with a calculator. You want to be a cool guy with a calculator. The time of calculators being cool is past. Oh, you young folks. Yeah. If you get the wrong calculator, all the other nerds are going to kick sand in your face. All right, so what do we got here? We need buttons. We need a display. We need a solar panel thing, and we need buttons. Okay, the display and the solar panel is all part together. And then we have a line of these buttons. So we got 3 of these, and then we need 6 of these. Whoosh. 1, 2, 3. I like that the buttons don't have the... We're not in the department of actually putting numbers on buttons. That's a whole different department. So we could do our pokey pokey plan again. So what if we do A pokey and B pokey? Like that. And then we need to pull this line down is the trick. So like one way to do this is like put that like there. So it's like boom, weld, boom, weld. Oh, and that one's not even being welded yet. Because then we need to push it, pull it down, or push it up, perhaps. Like that. And then we do a pushy here. Or we do a track with a pulley. So we go pushy, pulley up. Wait, no, that doesn't work because we actually need that thing right down there. Wonder if we're gonna get loops at some point. Okay, so we go. Oh, I messed that up. Okay, we go pushy, and then we go C pushy. So it's gonna go pushy, and then pushy. So pushy. Except those two aren't connected. We'll have to do that. Like that. Like that. Pushy, 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 pushy. Boom. Okay. So that's all connected, although those are separate still. Okay. Ideally, I'd like to do this or something. Pushy, 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 pushy. And it's like, there, see? It's done. Picks it up, falls apart. So how do we weld? In order to do this properly, we need to weld these together like that. That's true. If we did another push on C, then that puts it all up there. And then we could go like that. Yeah, the problem is these aren't connected still. But we're making progress. We're making progress. In fact, rather than... we could have this like here. And then... rather than a pokey pokey, we could have this be a pushy pushy. So it goes like... there, 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 there. Oh. Why doesn't that... I guess that's right, it's too fast. Need to go there, there. So then it goes boosh, and then boosh. Okay, so that's almost there. We just need to attach these together. We're so close. Can we somehow rivet? I don't think that'll work. That's one more. Wait, we could rivet from this side. Haha! Again. Rivet, rivet. Pushy, 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 pushy. Ha! We just have over 2,000 subs. Thank you so much, everybody. I dedicate this calculator to the awesome subs. And in celebration, I will do a spin. A spin is basically a somersault, but like horizontally. The modern office worker surveys the landscape in front of him, and bam, he has an idea, but it requires some quick calculations. He grabs calculator out of his pocket. Pwah! A sleek, high-performance, number-crunching machine. With just a few operations, he has an idea of the figures involved. What a cool salaryman. Yes. Women want him. Men want to be him. I hate to say this, but I'm not sure a salaryman can be cool. Ooh. Tomoe shutting him down. What? Why not? I could at least be the exception, couldn't I? No. All right. Women no longer want him. Maybe we should move on. Right in the middle of everything. Sure. Ooh, wait, what's this? It's a different icon. Tashi-Sol. An upbeat marching tune is playing from the speaker as the announcer keeps up a constant patter to try and draw people inside. And every time the doors open, I could hear the noise of metal balls flying through dozens of machines and clacking into trays. That wasn't disorienting enough. Oh, this is like pachinko. And Tomoe in her non-work clothes made her seem like a different person.
All right, let's make some money.
Money?
Let's go make some crazy money.
It's not. I mean, not really. You don't make money officially, but you can make money, if you catch my drift.
Is this all on the up and up here?
Of course, it's all perfectly legal.
Through various weird legal loopholes.
The way you're saying
yes.
that isn't exactly reassuring me.
Listen, are you ready or not?
Don't follow the peer pressure, David. I have no idea what's
seriously
going
have no
on.
idea.
Just try it. You'll figure
Come
it
on,
out.
David. Don't you want to be cool?
Now let's get in there and win.
Ooh, was it what? Do I make a machine to automate this? Help. Help. What do I do? Tutorial? Game of Tashi-Sol, Pachinko Solitaire, is to clear all the cards. You start the game with 12 balls and lose it when you run out. Balls and cards each have a value, but you can clear a card when the value is exactly one above or one below the ball value. You clear a card will unlock the cards below. Also change the ball value from the cleared card, so it takes on the value of whatever one it hit. Because of gravity, the ball can only move to lower areas of the player field. When you get stuck, use the launcher to launch a new ball. Clearing the red card removes the ball from the grants you an additional ball. Oh, okay. This is like a solitaire. Okay. So this is a 7. Wait, does that mean... Right, it's one below or one above. So 6. And then 5. Then 4. That's all I can do there. But I can do 3. That's all I can do there. But I can do 4 again. And then 3. Can't go over there. I can do... No, I can't do the exact same number. It has to be below. Uh-oh, I think I'm stuck. As far as I go. Okay. 8. So I can go 7. And then 6. And then... No, I can't go over there. And then No, I can't go there either. I need a 5 or a 7. Oh no. I goozled myself. Can't go back and you can't go sideways. 6 is useless to me. I can't go. I think I just need to take another. Oof. That was not a good one. All right, 4. 3. 2. And then I can hit the 3 again. Then I can hit the 2. I'm once again stuck. Uh-oh, I think I'm not doing well. Ah, this gets me nothing. You are a useless number, 2. All right, 7, here we go. 8, 7. And then hit the 6, you can hit the 7. And then I can hit the 6, 5, 4, and hit the 4. Then reds give you an extra thing, right? All right, 6. So I can go there. 5, 4, 5, 3. 5, hit 6. And then I'm stuck. 3. I can hit the 2 and then I'm stuck. This might be tough. 6. 7. I get nothing with the 7. Because the stupid 3 is in the way. Damn you, 3. Aha. 2. Get the 3. And then the 3 can get the 4. So now it's just a matter of whether I get the right ones in the right order. Which it currently doesn't seem like I am. Oh! This is not good! Not good at all. Ah! Fail. Oh. Win count 0. Womp womp. How's it going? I'm gonna try once more. So I go 6. 5. Go 4. 3. I keep wanting to go like sideways. I should have gone for this 5 with that 4. That would have been good. No, that's it. So yeah, so I have to go immediately. So if I go here, but so I'm tempted to go for this 3, but instead I think I'm gonna go for this 5 over here. And then I can go 4, 3, 2. Yeah, that seems good. I don't know quite why this is... The pachinko aspect doesn't really come into it, I guess. But... Right, so we'll go up to 7. Go up to 8. I want to get over there. 8. And that's all we can do there. Oofa doofa. Nothing up here. I guess the pachinko part is that it can only go down. I have to go there. And that's as far as we can go. Oof, that was a bad one. Okay, 2. Well, we can go 1. And then we can go 2, and then we can go... So then I can go 3 there. Or I could go 3 and 2, or 3 and 2. I feel like it's better to go down here, or here. Maybe here, and that'll open up that red there. Right, I can do 3, 2, and then 3, 2. Yeah. But then I can't go down here, unfortunately. Yeah, you can't get the number, which is weird. Do you think you want to clear the red spaces as quickly as possible, or do you like try to save them? Alright, I guess I could have done the top 3 there. I'm a dumb. So I can get either of these 5s and just go out. In fact, I might as well. I think I'll do that. The 7, I can take out this 6. And then the 6 can take this 5. The 8 takes the 7, and then the 7 can take the 6. Doing good, doing good. The 2 takes the 3, then the 3 can take the 2, and now I'm just down to the red ones. Okay. The 3 can take the 4. The 5 can take the 4 or the 6. I guess it's a 50-50. Which one's better to take? Do the numbers... I guess the number... It doesn't give you numbers that can't work. My problem last time was that I had stacked red cards, which meant that I kept getting the numbers for the underneath card. Yay! That's it. Retired champion. How do I... Wait. Do I just go back? Close pachinko. Speaking of which... Alright. This might be the last one. We're getting close to the switchover time here. The modern business warrior doesn't take his work seriously. He takes his fun seriously, too. He's always serious. I am having fun now. When he begins to play on his handheld gaming device, everyone can see he isn't fooling around. Yes, my Game Boy is very serious. It would have to be something that doesn't look ordinary. Any ideas, David? I don't know. What if it had 2 screens? Don't be ridiculous, David. 2 screens on a portable device? That would never work. What do you do with the second screen? I don't know. Bigger level? You could play 2 games at once. You could turn it sideways and it could be like a book. Unexpected idea, but it just might work. Ooh. So we got there, and then we got dual screen action. Seems pretty straightforward. Wait, no, if we do that, that won't work. We need to push it first and then weld it. In fact, wait. What if we put this? Push this down. We would need to have it like here. Is it bad? Like if we, I wonder if we like if we weld this. Oh, except that won't work. It's like if we weld it here and here and then push it down, but that doesn't work. Yeah, we have to connect the 2 screens. What if we do like that? I could do... That doesn't even pull it far enough, does it? That pulls it to... No, yeah, that pulls it far enough. Except now, that... Yeah, welding the 2 screens is difficult. Ooh, what if? Okay. Hear me out. We go boom, and then push forward 1. Like that. Yeah. And then weld. Weld, boom. Didn't that do it? Oh, 1 screen is upside down. Oh, bottom screen has to be flipped. Tricky dicky. What if we go... And it has to be flipped turn-wise. So yeah, if we need, what if we do, yeah, rather than this, what if we do a slidey? And then we, so it pulls up to there. And it's got to be, the second one is the one that has to be flipped. We can't just, because you can't change the starting orientation of things. So if we pull that up, this needs to be longer. So yes, this pulling it up doesn't work because the bottom part is the part because we can't weld that immediately. We need to. What if we flippy first? What happens here? Go flippy, move up. Move it 1. See, it's a dual screen monitor. It's perfect. Yeah, there we go. It's a new thing. It's innovative. You maybe wouldn't have heard of it. So wait a minute, how do we... Yeah, wait, we have got to flip it and then flip it again and then flip it back. Is that how... So it's got to be... Let me just quickly make sure I have this. Even if I'm not moving it. And this is like here. Then it's... E flip and then A flip and then B flip. There. Oh no, that's all I need to do. I don't need to B flip again. Okay, so it's B flip then A flip in order to get it the right direction. So I want to go flip. And then, so if I did like flip and then push or pull. Flip, and then push it down. Except no, then we can't weld it. We go even higher. Nope. So if we go flip, and then pull it back down. Arm A. Only tools on trash can slide. And then that moves there. But now it's gotta go farther. Boosh. 3. Okay, so we go boosh. And that's correct, right? Yeah. And then, yeah, unfortunately you can't move a weld. Wait, can you move a welder? No, you can't put a welder on there. No. Only arms can go on the tracks. And then A pushes, yeah. Can A push far enough though? Yeah, A just can push too, right? Okay, that's easy. And then A pushy too. Boom. Boink, 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 dunk. Doing. Push. The push. I like when it does the rotation, it sort of fudges it, right? Like the rotation it's doing is shrink, expand, instead of actually doing like a 3D rotation. This is certainly a unique device. We came over the bad. I'm telling you, the version with the screen, one screen backwards and the other screen forwards. I think that's a cool idea. Back screens are going to be a thing. Nobody can predict for certain what will take off and what won't. I mean, no, but we have an idea. Imagine sitting on a train in a row of people playing single screen games. You pull this out, people will be like, your Game Boy is weird. No, go back to single screen games again. What about 3 screens? 3, 4 screen. Haha, yes! Yosuke, you see my vision with a clock on it. Look at that. It's pretty darn good, actually. A future world.
David,
That distant future.
I've been meaning to
That
ask you
distant
something.
future. That year 2000.
What do you think the future is like?
The future?
We have Game Boys with more screens. Robots and flying cars.
You mean like robots and flying cars?
A clock on every wrist.
Those kinds of things? And
Two
more.
2 clocks. Connected together. 3 clocks connected together.
We're living in a time of rapid technological development. Soon, electronic devices will be incorporated into all areas of our life. Food, medicine,
toy robot on every
finance,
wrist.
education, entertainment.
Plastic sushi clocks.
Sounds a little scary, to be honest.
That's why I
Plastic
strongly
hamburger
believe that we
clocks.
need to think carefully
Wait,
about
we
what
have
kinds
those.
of products we make.
I'm pretty sure plastic hamburger clocks exist. Right, what about a clock, but instead of the 2 faces being like this, they're actually like back to back. So you can, like, you and another person can see what time it is. Or if you're right on the edge of a time zone, you can put it right on the edge of the time zone, have the 2 clocks set separately, and you're fine.
Are we truly improving people's lives with them? Are we contributing to their potential and their fulfillment as people?
Yeah, didn't you hear the whole thing
Matsuzawa
about 2
might
clocks?
not have the most advanced technology, or the biggest factories, or the most handsome executives,
Hey now.
I can hear you from over here.
but we're inventing the future alongside everyone else.
In fact, our executives are pretty much the bottom of the barrel. You know, handsomeness wise. All right. One more level. We can sneak one in here. Making a computer. It's not quite impressive as it seems. We're creating a compatible model of another type under our brand. Oh. So, we're just summoning the case. Oh, so we're making like a knockoff brand. Cool. Why would people choose our model? Because there are different ways to differentiate ourselves. Ours will have a clock on it. Saving money on parts and undercutting. You can add new features. 2 screens. We'll add 2 screens. That's why we're going to differentiate our computer another. We'll make it look extremely cool. All right. Ours has 2 buttons and 2 disk drives. And these 2 buttons are here and here. Okay. So we got to remount these buttons. And then so there, and then we pull it back. And then we need another arm to do a pushy. In fact, maybe I'll do a little cheeky track arm to do a pulley. Yes, arm B, move one down. Okay. And then meanwhile, C arm C can move one like that, do a pulley, so we have two of those. And we can weld that. How do we weld this to this here though? Or we could put two riveters like that. And that. Wait, why did that move up? Oh. Right, that rivets it before it actually gets a chance. What if we do... So we do that. So boop, 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 and then that rivets that, but that's still stuck there. I need to glue this together like this. I guess I could, no, I can't do that. Right, what if I, no, it doesn't. We go there. Yeah, I can do that, but then I need something to push that from the other side, and this is to... but this blocks that. Tricky. So drill. And then move it down. Oh, wait, why did that? Oh no, this is... Okay. There. That wheel. And that goes down. I could push this whole thing over and then have another welder here. That would attach those. Maybe I'll do that. And then have that there. And then I can do this, push this down. D push. And then D retract. Or actually, or I could just do the same. Oh. D retract, but with no grab. And then weld there and weld there. So we go boosh, boosh, boosh. And then we go arm B, move 1. Arm B, move 1, move up, move back up. Wait, or I can just move this whole thing down 1. Can I do that? Yes. Like that. Yeah. So boosh, 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 boosh. Wait, why didn't C fire there? Oh, right. That part isn't. Wait, if I fire C at the same time. Ha! Oh, this one needs to move down. Okay, I think we're good. Shoot, 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 shoot. Ha! Boom! Again, what was in the first little part of this that we could just kind of ream it out, but whatever. It works. We have made a computer. Computer case looks good, but oh, I see. This is just the case. We made a computer case. You think people really decide which model based on the looks? This is our like super cool. It's got no LED lights in it. It doesn't even have blinky spinning things on it. How are we going to get any customers this way? It's got to be, and it's got to have like transparent glass panels and, you know, lights on the RAM and on the fans and on the motherboard and the CPU and on the cooler and basically anything that has space. Has personality. Computers can't have personality. That's ridiculous. Oh, there you go. Mine is the smallest area. It is not the cheapest, and it ain't the fastest, but it's the smallest. And that counts for something. I don't know for what, but something. And now, I believe, yeah, that's, I believe we are out of time on this particular segment. Also, it's possible that this mouse has stopped working. Oh, hey, or maybe it was just turned off. Alrighty. Thanks everybody for joining me. Sorry that we weren't able to do the Bread and Fred as was originally on the schedule, but we will endeavor to play that some other time. And hopefully, this is kind of an idea. You know, as I talked about, this is in some ways kind of a preview of what this Send Codes show, name still under development, will be in that trying to play a game that we may not have had much experience before. Send Codes would usually be, I think we want to try to have multiple hosts. Obviously that wasn't possible this time, but usually we want to have like a couple hosts just to have a little more back and forth. But yeah, not necessarily unlike say Play It Forward or other streams that we've done like that, we probably won't continue playing a game, more than the one session. But yeah, I greatly enjoyed this. The temptation to do the sort of go deep on the like optimization and stuff is definitely there. So I would suggest checking out, especially if you are a fan of other Zachtronics type games, Opus Magnum or Infinifactory or any of those kinds of things. Yeah, I hope you check it out, and thanks for joining me here. And now we're going to go on a quick break here, and then pass it along to the stuff that's going on in Studio C. We're going to be doing some cool party games, I believe, starting with Mario Party, because if you're going to play some party games, it's important to start with the game that will make everybody angry at each other. All right. See you in a little bit.